On today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the things that hurt your relationship. Let me tell you something. If you're that person who minimizes your partner's feelings, you're treading on dangerous waters. There's nothing that makes someone feel less valued like having a partner who minimizes the way you feel. You see, the way you can do something and hurt your partner, then your partner tries to communicate, then you're like, ai, wewe you are overreacting. Ai, wewe kwani, ai, hiyo kitu venye ni kidogo hivyo ndio imekukasirisha hivi. Minimizing how they feel damages your relationship because this person no longer feels safe to even express themselves when it comes to how they feel. So you might find yourself, you're always minimizing the way they feel to a point that they get to a place where they decide to become emotionally numb. And sometimes it's out of a decision, and sometimes they can even become emotionally numb without even realizing it. The same thing when it comes to this thing that people say, men should not be emotional, they should not speak, they should not be vulnerable. Let me tell you something. The more you train yourself not to express how you feel, the more you become emotionally numb. You don't care about anything, you see? So I think it's important to normalize having your partner speak to you concerning their emotions, how they feel, if they have been hurt, if they feel seen or they feel valued. It's very important. And the other thing, you know, you can be with someone in a relationship and you feel like these people don't see you. Like they don't see you, they don't value you, they don't see your worth, they don't feel anything when you're present. Like your presence does nothing for them. Like uko tu. And I'll say this, if you're with someone who values your presence, you will know. They'll always do these silly things because they're like, hey, just tell you some sweet nothings, when you're seated together, make some jokes, try to maybe end up, okay, yeah, kushikana, those are for people who are married. So making someone feel valued, like their presence is valued. You enjoy their presence, just giving them nice compliments, not because that they are dressed up and they're, sometimes you're in the house doing nothing. And the best you can do is to tell the person that you're married to, you know what, babe, you look fine. Saa hizo nywele zinakaa sijui aje. Even the clothes they're wearing, they're looking shagara bagara. Just complimenting them in their natural state that does not look appealing in the eyes of society. You get what I'm saying? Just learning to appreciate them when they are authentically themselves, loving them, valuing that presence, And I'm saying this for people who are in marriage. Like, honestly, it's important for you to nurture your relationship by learning to value your natural state when you are at home. There's this thing people say, women are sleeping and waking up wamevalia mascara. Ati wanalala na mascara. Wanalala wakijaribu kufanya wakae wana glow kwa usingizi, and this is so funny. I'm like, you fear so much that this other person akikuona venye unakaanga tu atakuacha. And I'm like, if you have such a person or you're dating such a person and you're afraid that this person will run away if they see you without makeup, without the wigs, without, you dressed up like you're going somewhere, I think you should just end that relationship mukisonga. Because during the dating phase, bado, eventually after you're done, looking your best, people need to see you in your show up na nywele yako natural, show up na laini zako, show up ukiwa umevalia very normal. You're not trying to impress, and see whether they still feel the same way about you. Otherwise, if they love the artificial version of you, then again, that means when they lack it, they might stop loving you because the condition was the artificialness. That is what I love, I'm attracted to. So when they get to see you authentically, they might not have the capacity to accommodate that. But anyhow, I hope you get what I'm saying. Oh, the other thing, this thing for unakataa makosa juu hutaki kuwa responsible. Some people try to run away from the mistakes and the issues and the chaos they cause because they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to take responsibility. And that hurts the relationship. If you're always running away from the chaos or the things you need to address, like, this particular area, we have an issue and we need to address it. But you decide what? Mimi si address. Sitaki kuulizwa. Sina kitu ya kusema. You don't want to do anything about it. If you never solve the issues that need to be solved, then again, your relationship is just but a ticking time bomb. At any given time, it can crumble na ishi hapo. Alafu, hii kitu ya kujifanya ukumbuke kitu ulifanya ukakosea huyo mtu mwingine. People are pretenders out here. Someone can pretend like a pretense. Okay, I don't remember. Did I do that? Ni kama si wewe ulifanya. Na si tulikuanga drinks. You get what I'm saying? It's not that you are intoxicated. You are very sober. But you choose to pretend like you don't remember so that you don't have to apologize or to address the issue at hand. Honestly, you can't be hurting and damaging your relationship. And then at the same time, you're like complaining that your relationship is not healthy, is not fun, is not what. And talking about fun, you need to have fun with your partner. Find things you like in common. Otherwise, explore things you've never done, both of you. Let them be new. Let it be adventurous. Try new things together so that you create that aspect of friendship and having fun and spending time together, not just in the house, but step out and do things. But please, let us stop pretending that we cannot remember what we said or what we did. Let us not pretend. Kitu ulifanya, unajua ni nini ulifanya. Hata sahi, if you're watching me and you know you did something and you need to apologize for it, even if it's yesterday or last week or last month and you pretended you cannot remember, please be mature and go and apologize. Address it. Hata kama ilipita. You might think juu ilipita, kuulizwa imepita, but the other person is just watching you. They're just looking at you. Let's see how long they're going to take before they decide to apologize. Or better yet, are they going to ignore it and pretend like it never happened? There is that. So the other thing, when you get to a place where you're always making plans together and then wewe unaenda kujipatia shughuli na mabeshte wako, unajifanya ni kama ukumbuki mlikuanga na plans. You cancel your partner because you want to hang out with your friends. Like honestly, unasema sisi ushindanga pamoja ni sawa, let me go out with my friends. I'm like, no, you always have to prioritize your relationship above your other friends, especially when it doesn't have to do with work. And I'm not saying work parties, but like it's a job thing that you have to attend to and all of that. Prioritize your relationship. You can't be making plans and you're making other plans and bouncing on your partner. Like it does not make any sense. They'll see like they don't matter, and like you don't want to spend time with them. So some things ni better ni general knowledge. Acha kufanya vitu za kifalafala kwa relationship mtu wangu. Stick to the plans and do what needs to be done. And also stop breaking the promises you've made to your partner. If you promise them you're going to do XYZ, unless it's a valid reason, stop breaking promises out of, I just don't feel like doing it. I had other plans and I forgot about it. Like that is going to make your partner feel some type of way. It does not make any sense. So my dear, prioritize your partner. And when you promise something, go ahead and do it. Usikakwe mtu wa PR, maneno mingi yenye hakuna. Fulfill your promises, and when you can't, explain it to them and do your best to fulfill it. Sawa sawa. I'm going to end this video here. I'll see you guys in the next video.